Welcome back to
everybody.
my name is Lena.
And as you know, my name is Israel Jima.
Okay, so we are talking about preparing for our wedding day.
Yes. By the way, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe.
Okay.
Give me that surprisingly. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So he got proposed. We were in courtship for about 3.5 years, and then we started. It got a time. We said, I think it's time for us to get married. So it was like, you know, the temptation is always coming to have sex, but we don't want to. So it's rather we get married and be free to enjoy ourselves.
Like the Bible says, it's better to marry than to burn.
So we decided, okay, come on, let's do it. This time I was 24 and you were 27. And so we went first to our parents and told them, okay, we want to get married. You know, the way our culture, is or was as at that time, the parents will have to tell you when to get married. Okay,
they will choose it based on their convenience.
On their convenience for you. And another thing is that they will not even, that time in my own culture, because my parents were not learned, so they haven't really had like the traditional Western wedding ceremony in my family then. So it was hard to tell my dad that I want to get, the first time I said, Daddy, I want to get married at church, and this is the day, was like, what? Who told you you're going to get married? Not until that man has come to pay your bride price, you are not getting married anyway. I'm like, oh, okay. So he asked me to bring him again. So he came. He comes to my dad. You and my dad were friends. I remember that.
We used to eat together.
You eat together, you discuss religion. Oh my God. My dad would be like, you were Muslim. Why did you change to Christianity? That kind of thing. And you become, and my dad will offer you beer. We offer you dry gin, shinap. I say, no, no, Daddy, I'm not. Coke is enough. My dad was like, Coke, what? Men don't drink Coke, that kind of thing. So they were really close. It was really close to my dad. And my mom too. My mom was like always happy, seeing him. So they said, okay, go bring your family. That is one thing in Nigeria. They will tell the man, go bring your whole family. That's your mother, your father, your siblings, your aunties, your uncles. Go bring them. Let's see them. Let's see the kind of people
family
they are.
You're from. That's right.
So in my own tribe where I came from, the groom's family will do 3 trips to the bride's family.
That's correct.
3 different trips.
And you don't do those trips empty-handed.
No.
You have to come and visit your in-law to be with stuff.
Mm-hmm. They tell you what to bring, and you must bring it to the letter. If you fail to bring any item on that list, you aren't getting married to their daughter. Okay, so that's one thing we want to talk about here, preparing for marriage. We want to really address the African community, where people are asked to bring. A friend of mine, she's not past age, or that we think to get married in Africa. Okay, and one day I asked her, I said, hey, why are you not getting married? He said, when my dad is asking for 7 cows. Say what?
7 cows before she can get married.
Before she can get married. The boy who wanted to marry her dad demanded for 7 cows. What?
You know how much a cow costs?
That is aside some other things, okay? So, but in our case, in Nigeria, every tribe have their own long list of bride price and the things you have to buy to come and get married to a girl. So in our case, of course, the list is long, but not as long as some other tribes. There's this tribe that
oh, don't even go there. Before their men get married, it's a project of a lifetime.
Yes.
But they have to save and work and save and work and save money and have lost someone before
Mm-hmm.
they can go into marriage. So we
Mhm.
want to just
You-
advise.
Mhm.
This is our opinion. Now we are parents.
Yes.
As by the way, our daughter is getting married soon,
Mm-hmm.
so we will know the way it is. We want to advise African parents.
Yeah.
You don't have to demand heaven and earth from your son-in-law to be.
Yeah.
You are not selling your daughter anyway.
Mm.
No matter what they give you, your daughter's life is more than that.
Don't eat all the future today.
Don't, because if you do that, it amounts to punishing your son-in-law by making them to do the impossible to marry your child, and that is not going to be a very good thing.
Because
So
you
it's an
send
advice from us, yes. Don't do
because
that.
you send your daughter to school, because your daughter graduated from university, or your daughter schooled abroad, and then she's getting married, and then you are demanding 3 cows, 5 judge. You must buy a judge for the mother, buy for the father, buy for the grandmother, buy for all the aunties, buy for the girl, shoes, bags, jewelries, gold, perfume, umbrella. You know, aside the rice, the yam, the food there. Oh no.
So are you asking your son-in-law to pay for all the money you spent to raise up your daughter?
Raise your daughter.
That's your daughter. She's still your daughter, though she becomes married.
Exactly.
She's still your daughter, and she will still take care of you. So, with our advice, please, African parents,
African parents.
because you're not 3 times.
African parents.
Don't overstress your
Your
son-in-laws.
son-in-laws.
Please,
Mhm.
don't overstress them.
Please.
They have a long life to live ahead of them.
Yes. And that's it. I mean, I wonder why you have to you want to eat everything at once on that wedding day. Excuse me, African parents. Okay, so I still have more to say in that line, but I'm going to tell my own story. Okay, our story. So just hang on with us. So my dad said, go bring your
Family people.
your family. So I remember that time your mom, some of your brothers, and some friends came to Akure to meet my dad and my mom. I told them that is the first trip. Then my dad said you have 2 more trips to make.
That's right.
So you will come to this time now, not to Akure, because Akure was where we were living then. My dad now said you have to come now to the village.
To my own home village. He said. No. Yes, to
his
own
own
home
home
village.
village. To come and meet all
His
the
own
whole
family.
elders.
Yeah, that's in the family.
Elders in the village. So so then I now spoke with my dad. Said, hey, these 2 trips is too much. This man lives in Lagos. His families are in another state, in Edo State. It's hard for them to. They are all scattered around. It's going to be hard for them to make 2 trips to my own village. Please, can you just make it 1 trip? Let it be that day of the traditional marriage. My dad was like, okay, they have to pay money for the middle trip. So anyway, they charged them to pay money to cover the second trip, so that they can come 1 trip. So they fixed dates for the last trip, which is the bride price ceremony. So now my dad gave them a long
Wow, come and see
list.
Come and see list.
God. That list includes a suitcase filled with clothing, and the clothing was specified.
Yes. Different types of expensive clothes.
Clothing specified, you know. And then buy me gold. You have to buy me jewelry, makeup, mirror, even pomade was really pomade. That's, you know, body lotion was really on the list. That is the one. The what is going to be in the suitcase.
In the suitcase, yes.
Then 21 tubers of yams.
Come and see yams.
I'll try to put in the picture of the yams. 21 tubers of yams, like 50 liters of red oil, palm oil.
It's quite expensive.
Yeah, bush meat. Like they have to go to the bush and
hunt for meat.
Hunt for bush
to
meat.
Marry a wife.
And skin and roast it and bring it, like 3 of that. Okay, and bag of sugar, bags of rice. It's a whole lot. Okay, and that they will bring it then with cartons of beer was really there, cartons and bottles of alcoholic drinks, then crates of sodas, that's minerals, it's a whole lot of things that they have to bring. Then plus the bride price, okay?
Which will be in cash.
Will be in cash. That will be in an envelope. That's the bride price. There's another envelope that is the mother's money. That there's another envelope that is the women of the house money. That another envelope, the siblings of the girl that's getting married money. That's there in another envelope, the elders of the house
Come
money.
and see envelope requests.
Then
My
there's
God,
another
you got something.
another envelope is the wives, the women of
The
the
wives
house.
in the family.
The wives, that is that is my uncle wives, my uncle's wives, my brother's wives, my any woman that's married into my family. They have to also prepare an envelope for them. So the envelopes were too many. And so one day I approached my dad and I said, "Hey, Daddy," I said, "this long list you give it to this boy to marry me, it's just too much. All this money is too much. He can't afford it." My dad said, "He must afford it. He has to afford it. If he has to marry a wife, he has to afford it." I said, "Okay." I kept my cool. What if he cannot afford it? He said that there will be no marriage. Oh, okay, all right.